Hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender show. We're into Saturday. Hope everyone is keeping well out there, and the weather now has become a little bit milder, hasn't it? A little bit warmer, so we're starting to feel, well, maybe in a better mood than what we have been due to the poor weather that we've had, the ice, the snow, the freezing rain, the fog. If you call it fog, that was weird, that wasn't it? It lasted about 4 days here, and as you were walking in it, you're feeling little drips. Anyone else? I don't mean like you wear a little drip, like, but the dew, let's just say the dew off it was coming out, and we just all sort of got soaked. And but many have complained about it, basically saying they had sickness, sore throats, flu symptoms after being out in that fog. I was, but touch wood, nothing happened, and I'll live to see another day, as they say. So welcome to the show. TXTL TV from the Touchlines and also Spotify. Hope everyone's keeping well, and I hope you've had an absolutely fantastic week. Kids back at school, we all know that, and they were a little bit upset, weren't they, because they didn't have much football. One of the weekends was actually cancelled last weekend due to it, so they didn't burn themselves out, so they're coming home full of life to mums and dads, and you've got to tire them out again. So what do you do? Anyway, it's all about getting them prepared for next weekend, or this weekend shall we say, because grassroots football's back on. Some leagues have still got issues with the grass pitches because it's really got into the ground. Fingers crossed we'll get 1 or 2 games on, you never know, you never ever know, and then you can give us some feedback on how it's been. Did you all miss it? Guarantee you all miss it, you know, because it come late after Christmas, didn't it? Everyone due back and everyone wanting to play the game. We got 1 or 2 games in. We got a tournament in, let them play tournaments, and we'll also have a summer league. Probably commencing around about June. We're looking into about 8 to 10 weeks on that one. You can get in touch with me if you're interested in doing that. We're doing 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, 11s and 12s. So mallet.don'ttexttheline.com, and I'll forward you on to our fixture secretaries, Jay and Lee, who will be quite willing to help you. Not a problem. Now, what we're doing in these tournaments and what we're doing in the summer leagues is something with a difference, because it's the more like not just football leagues. We're trying to bring a bit of educational side of things into it regarding poor touchline behaviour, the way we support our referees, the way we act when we're facing each other. We want to bring all that down. We want to bring decent football and good behaviour into it, as we have been doing with Don't Cross the Line. So we've teamed up with Vision, and we've teamed up with Bull Bocker, and we've got Lee from Bull Bocker and Jay from Vision, who have come in, and we're forming a committee to make things work, to make things better, hopefully, in grassroots football. Why shouldn't we? Now, I've been for years and years and years wanting to do this sort of thing, and I think I've touched lucky with 2 of probably the most popular lads in Merseyside. Everyone knows them, they know all about their football, what they want to do, what they want to, the goals they want to achieve, and it's all similar and if not perfect to what we're looking for Respect and Don't Cross the Line. Now, they want their kids playing in a way that the referees won't be offended with. The referees will look forward to it, for the simple reason is they're not going to get any trouble, any hassle. And the majority, I've done a speech with Jay FA last week, Jennings Football Academy. I was invited down by Wayne McPartland, chairman of JFA. Thank you very much indeed for inviting us. And I had a little tour to the managers, as Wayne wanted me to give them some updates on how we are improving things with Don't Cross the Line, and obviously this is one. Let them play tournaments and let them play summer league. And we're introducing more or less the Respect into it with Don't Cross the Line, and also our Hearts of Gold initiatives. Now, the Hearts of Gold initiatives we formed to be part of Don't Cross the Line and Respect, where we go out and do activities and try and raise funding. And excuse me if you've got a dog barking there, don't know where that one's come from. We're trying to raise funding for the Heart of Gold initiatives, and we're looking at kids with mental health issues in grassroots football, and there's plenty of them, believe me, and we want to make a difference, and we've got a choir going here as well. We're trying to Lean On Me is the song that we're performing, so if anyone's interested in joining the choir, we'll be having it videoed, and we're going to try and publicise it as a song when we get the coordinator and everything correct the way we want it, because we won't bring the camera team in until we feel as if we've got it right, and it could take months down the line. And obviously we want the kids to be patient, and we want to really make an introduction with the Heart of Gold initiative, and that's just the one thing that we're working on at the moment. There's going to be plenty of others. I'll keep you informed. I tried to do the Great North Run. Now, if you remember that last year, it's in Newcastle, held in Newcastle, and we walked through that when we were doing Hadrian's Wall, would you believe? We're deep run across the big the bridge. We were there, we were looking up and saying, oh, that's where it's held, and we actually walked past it. So we decided, the lads, to join it, put our names down and say, you know, if we can't run it, we'll walk it. And it was amazing because we'd done it actually as they announced that the lines were open to join, and you get in quick because it gets filled up very quickly. So I'd done that within 30 minutes of it being advertised by Claire Bolden, that it was open, the lines were open and you could enter. So I did, got in touch, the emails, that was open, the website, and I applied, and lo and behold, it was a ballot. I was balloted out. And I couldn't understand, how does it work? Everyone just comes in and go, unfortunately, throw that one out of there. And I was surprised when I got the email to state, and we all got an email to state that we were not successful this time in getting in the Great North Run, but please try again in January. And I've had my email and I've just ignored it because it will not, because of the principle of what the email stated when I was unsuccessful. It stated that if I joined, I've forgotten who runs the Great North Run, but it's a company. If I joined them for 2 years, membership, £75 on top of the money that you're paying for the Great North Run, then I wouldn't have to go into the ballot. I'd be okay, I'd be accepted. And I thought that was a disgrace, I really did. To get you, to knock you back and say, but we've got a place for you, you pay 75 quid. No, not for me. And I thought, is anyone else being affected by that side of things? Were you successful? We're from Liverpool. I don't know whether the locals will get in there. And I just thought it was a disgrace. I couldn't do that. If you get in there before it's full, you should not have to be balloted out. I think it's wrong. And to ask for more money on top of that, no, it's something that I wouldn't look for in the future. We'll do our own things and we'll enter activities which we have done. Skydive, we've climbed the National Three Peaks. The Yorkshire Three Peaks we've done in the 12 hours. The National Three Peaks, we've done the challenge within 3 days, or in the 3 days. The Yorkshire Three Peaks was within the 12 hours. I think we've done that in just over 10. Never recovered from that at the moment. Hadrian's Wall, as you just heard me mentioned earlier on the show. Honestly, we do a lot. We've done the marathon run, Warrington to Liverpool. We've done a marathon walk, Warrington to Liverpool. That was our own, that was mapped out, and it was just over 26 miles actually, you know what I mean, from town hall to town hall. Anyone who wants to do it, honestly, brilliant. It's well worth doing it. There's a lot of activities that we put our name to, and this is what we're aiming to do, to raise funds for Heart of Gold and do something, maybe put on a tournament for the Heart of Gold. I think we should do. In the future, we'll let them play, and we'll just do that. And just to raise the funds for it, if we can, so we can actually boost what we're trying to achieve. We will not be giving money out, obviously. We'll join up with the forces of mental health organisations. We'll talk to them and see what we can do to improve the lives of the children suffering from it within grassroots football. We're also looking for people to get involved, people to come on board with us, because that's what we're all about. You know, we're a grassroots organisation. We've been together since 2003 with Don't Cross the Line, and our studio is absolutely noisy today. Apologies for that one, because you'll hear it more because you're on the back end. and we've got to get more. Yes, we've got to improve it more, get the sound drowned out. We're working on that one as well. You won't hear a thing in here, believe me. But unfortunately we've got to work on it because there's a few cracks in our soundproofing over the Christmas period, so apologies for that one, but we're getting there, as you can see. Lovely studio, people adore it. We're going to give a little bit more work to it, and just make a difference, and also invite guests into the studio from the grassroots side of things. We'll have people from mental health coming in talking about what the work they're doing. We've got a lot of plans that we're going on. We've also got our young commentators on a Friday evening. They'll be back hopefully week after week if we can now, because they've been busy, let's just say, over the school period. And now we've got all these tournaments and things that we're taking Don't Cross the Line to a new level, basically. We're really mixing in with grassroots football. It's a national campaign, our Respect one as well, and it's national and worldwide. Don't Cross the Line, because the MLS took it over. We've had people doing it from Australia, mate. We've had the FAI involved with us over recent years, and hopefully they'll be involved again, because on the 12th of April, that is when our Respect awareness campaign kicks in again. Even though we do it week in, week out at grassroots football, we want to do it with a difference. We want to get teams involved, how you can support your referee during that weekend of the Respect Awareness Week. And the PGMOL, the Premier Game Match Officials Limited, that's what it stands for, PGMOL. They'll be on board with us. They'll be sporting our t-shirts, wearing them during the warm-ups around the Premier League grounds that weekend. The home teams, obviously. So we want all Premier League teams, if they possibly can, to give us a mention, do something, make the kids aware of what's going on when you see the referees wearing our t-shirts. We just need all the support that we can, and we want that from grassroots football as well. So we're putting up a little competition, and we're asking the kids to get involved in it, and we want the kids to see what ideas they can come up with to make that referee feel very comfortable when they come out to officiate your game, or maybe someone else's game, or during that day. What can you come up with? Medals, present the referee with a medal, a pennant, do photographs with the team and the referee at the end or at the beginning. Send them in to us, mail@don'ttexttheline.com. We want to see who gets involved, and if you're out and about at the Premier League games on that weekend, then please don't hesitate to take a photograph of the referees wearing our t-shirts during the warm-ups. Send them in to us, again, mail@don'ttexttheline.com, and the best photograph could actually win a little prize, and we'll have people putting up little prizes for it. So it's weird getting involved if you're involved in grassroots football, and we're not stopping adults getting involved in it either. If you want to go out and help us and draw something up and put it towards the kids, help us with it, the initiating of respecting the referee to the kids, putting that forward to them, tell them what it's all about. Don't cross the line. We'll come out and we'll talk to the kids. We try and talk to the kids on the pitches beforehand, let them know what Respect's all about with our t-shirts. And in our tournaments, we're hoping that all the referees will wear the t-shirts in the tournaments and in the Summer League as well, because it makes a difference and it gives a powerful message. Wearing the t-shirts with the poem on the back, it makes a difference, and it makes people realise what grassroots football is all about. And the kids can read the message in the poem on the t-shirts as well for our referees. Honestly, it's well worth getting involved and making a difference. And we think over the last few months, it has been getting better. We've seen organisations who normally slate what goes on in grassroots football, and we don't hesitate to say that it's still going on, and we just need to end it. It'll go on forever and ever, we know that, but we just need to make more awareness to everyone outside that area, to be honest, to make a difference and bring Don't Cross the Line to the forefront of grassroots football. Bring what we're doing to the forefront of grassroots football. Now, we were the forerunner for the FA Respect programme many years ago. Now that dwindles away, but Don't Cross the Line and the Respect programme and no ref, no game will not go away. We're still here. We're still trying to make a difference. And we have our contacts in the FA, and we do things, and we're really, really on top of things. Honestly, we really are. And we go back many, many years for the contacts that we've got, and I'm still in touch with them, and we're making a difference. And there's people who've gone in the governing bodies and retired and stood down, I've been working with, and they've always put someone else in charge, and they're working closely with us as well, because it doesn't go away. We need to make this difference. We need to make everyone realise just what we're all about and what we're trying to do. We've been bringing communities together since 2003, and again we want to do that now with our Let Them Play competitions. Let them play football, let them play tournaments. Just leave them alone to play. Let the kids play, let the referees officiate on their own. You don't have to get involved, you really don't. And that's what we are passing the message on to each and every one of you here today. Get involved with the Respect campaign, get involved with Don't Cross the Line and our Heart of Gold initiatives. We're a not-for-profit organisation, we're a community interest company. Let Them Play will also go in the future to a community interest company, bringing people together, making a difference, and honestly we will. There's ideas that myself, Jay and Lee are coming up with. We're sitting there and there's more people getting involved, wanting to be part of what we're doing, what we want to achieve. So we ask each and every one of you, join us, join Don't Cross the Line, www.don'txtheline.com. Have a look on the website, see what we're all about with the podcast. If you want to get involved in the podcast, and I'm just learning on Spotify by the way. Yes, I'm alright on YouTube, that's great, but the camera and my feeds are all in to YouTube. But Spotify, it's still taking a little bit of time, because there's a lot to learn and a lot that we can do on this. If you're an expert and a volunteer who want to come along and give us a touch on Spotify, the door's open for you. Give us a shout. mal@don'txtheline.com. Message me, add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. Honestly, we'll be over the moon if you can help us promote what we're doing in a bigger and better environment and better way, so people will come on board, subscribe to us, follow us, because that's what we're missing a little bit, and we'd love that. Everyone knows about it, but we need more to subscribe, especially on YouTube. It's free. You can always come back on the shows, you can always ask us where we went wrong and what we're doing and what you can do, give us some messages, how we can improve what we do within Don't Cross the Line, and also Respect and Heart of Gold, and no ref, no game. Yes, we can. I'm just going to check where I'm up to now, because I know I've been talking away. We're on to, look at that, that's not too bad. Timed in, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left of the show. And normally a timer on the watch or on my iPhone, but that hasn't happened. I just get on with the show and we start talking away. Anyway, I hope everyone's enjoying themselves. The Premier League is back, the FA Cup, Carabao Cup. Everything is really, really in motion, and it's happening very, very fast indeed, isn't it? Especially the grassroots side of things, because everyone's balancing out now. Teams in certain levels are coming into the league now and dropping into different leagues to face their levels. So it makes it a little bit more interesting for the kids to enjoy. So if there's a high level team there and the lower level team are not playing them, then it balances itself out. And we've been talking about the new changes coming in force 25-26 season, maybe 26-27, because I think there's a lot to iron out and make a difference on, to be honest, because I'm getting questions left, right and centre about how this is going to happen in grassroots football. 3v3, 4v4, 5v5, no goalies. What is happening? Do we need more referees? Do we need more pitches? Do we need more managers and coaches? If that's the case, you've got no chance, because it's just about getting your managers now and your referees. And maybe this is why they're drumming or bombarding the referees to go onto the courses. But work it out. How much would you pay a referee to do 3v3? You can't pay sort of £20 for that, surely. I don't know, and I think even the referees would understand where I'm coming from on that one. But it remains to be seen, and we'll be holding debates, no doubt, with our Spotify, and also DXTL TV from the Touchlands. So please keep tuned in, keep following us, keep liking us, and subscribe to us. That's what the Don't Cross the Line is all about. DXTL TV from the Touchlands and Spotify. So for myself, Mal Lane, all the team here, the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, Respect Programme, Hearts of Gold initiatives, No Ref, No Game. We'll be back again tomorrow around about 4 p.m. Please tune in and give us your feedback. Thank you. Have a great day. Enjoy what's left of it. See you soon.